Good afternoon, YouTube. Akira 2805 here. Welcome. 2021 questions and answers. Yes, I know. I didn't have this last time you saw me, did I? Things have changed. Not so bad, for the better actually. I've been healthy ever since this whole thing started. So that's a good thing, actually. Alright, questions and answers 2021. I'll try to keep this as short as possible because I do not like long videos, and I know y'all don't like either. Unless it's something very entertaining with a lot going on in the background and whatnot. So I'll try to keep this simple. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 questions I've been able to acquire. And at the end of this video, I have a couple for you. Oh yeah. Okay, first one is from Joe. What are your thoughts on link summons? I hated them. I'm not lying. I hated the link summon mechanic. Not so much for what it is, it was just, I hated it because it was forced on the players. You, me, thousands of others. It was forced on us. I don't like that. If it was an option, fine. Pendulums were an option. You didn't have to use that. But link summoning forced us to play by that specific rule and able to get out our extra deck monsters. Again, I didn't like it. It sucked. I'm glad we're out of it. And believe me, it's freed up a lot of my deck's speed and summoning. A lot. Red Eyes Black Dragon. I couldn't summon nothing with the link mechanic. Not as much as I used to. But yes, I'm glad Master Rule 5 got made, yes. It was Master Rule 5, wasn't it? Okay, yeah. If it wasn't, just let me know. Either way, I'm glad we're out of it. So no, I hated link summons. Alright, next one is from Lava Sloth. Okay, what would you say your favorite waifu card in Yu-Gi-Oh would be? I have to say that's an interesting word. And I knew exactly what it meant. And I come ready. It was this one right here. Silent Magician. Yeah, there she is. I've always had a crush on her. That is a very beautiful and elegant woman. Loved it. Alright, that was short and to the point, wasn't it? Alright. Alright, let's see, who else we got here? Pig Trail. If your house was on fire and you could only save your entire figurine collection or your entire Yu-Gi-Oh collection, which would you save? I'd have to go with my figurines. And believe me, I have a good reason why. My decks, right in there, the closet, there you go, right that way, is in a fireproof safe. Decks only now. Not my entire card collection. That unfortunately has to go bye-bye, or I just invest in another fireproof concrete safe. But yes, as far as my decks are concerned, and I have at least 10 of them, maybe more, I don't know, we'll lost count. But yes, they would be safe. I've never fully tested it, but if it does what it says on the box, which I've had this safe for many, many years, it should work. So yes, my figurines would come first because they're unprotected by fire. Okay, we got Randy Alexander. Hey Akira, I love to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but when my girlfriend found out, she dumped me. Should I quit and try to get her back or keep doing what I love? Serious face here. Never stop what you love because of someone else. If they can't accept you for what you do and what you are, especially for what you love, that's not the person for you. Serious face. Do or do not. There is no try. Alright, Cade Clown. Have you ever dueled your wife in Yu-Gi-Oh? And if so, who won? And what deck did I use? She actually got interested enough to make her own deck. Yes, she actually came home one day and she had my entire Yu-Gi-Oh collection out and she was building her own deck from it. How crazy is that? Surprised me to no end. And I've dueled her many times in the past. This was several years ago, before Synchros and Exceeds got into play. So yes, it's been a long time since her and I have dueled. But she took interest in the fairy deck cards. And she got into the melodious monsters, which are those female fairies with musical instruments, melodious. Yeah, look it up. I can't remember exactly what deck I was using to face her, but I do know I pretty much ran the same decks as I do now. I ran Dark Magician. It's probably the deck I faced her with, but it wasn't nearly as powerful as it is, today with the Red Eyes, Dragoon, and all that. But yes, I've had Blue Eyes, I've had Red Eyes, I've had Senjus, I've had a few other decks I can't really recall anymore that I no longer have. But yes, I want to say it was the Dark Magician deck at that time. Or it could have been my Machina Jinzo deck at the time. I don't know. Alright, here we go. Okay. KY or Kai, whatever you prefer. What other card games / anime / manga are you into? Where do I begin? Well, card games is strictly Yu-Gi-Oh! I've never played anything else. Magic, Pokemon, DBZ, nothing. I mean, I played Uno here and there. I played Solitaire, War, Go Fish. But yes, that's the real... Yu-Gi-Oh! Is really the only card game I've ever played. Consecutively, that is. Anime? I'll give you a hint. Gundam would be one of my favorite animes that I like watching. And of course we got Hiei back there. Yes, I love me some Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't think these girls are really from anything I've ever seen before. They're just figures that I really like. Star Trek is not an anime. Well, I guess it probably is now, because they do have the Lower Deck show now. But I haven't seen that yet. So yes, aside from Gundam, I'm into Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. There's nothing really else in here. So that pretty much gives you an idea of what I'm into. There's pretty much never been an anime I've not liked. I've seen Trigun. I've seen... what else is there? God, there's so much that I've seen over the past 20 years. Okay, we're going to be all day me thinking about this. I can't really give you a straight answer. There's just so much out there. But get the idea. Oh, and there was one more. Hang on. Come on. Manga. I've read Yu-Gi-Oh! R and Yu-Gi-Oh! GX mangas. That's pretty much it. Don't get me wrong. I did love them though. Yes, I do still love them. Yes, I still got them. They're in my bookcases. Alright. Last one. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm probably going to butcher this. Mark Muhlenbruch. Which of your Yu-Gi-Oh decks is the best? It's kind of hard to narrow it down, but if I had to go with competitive wise, I'll probably have to go with my Exodia Mystic Mind deck right now. It's never going to be just one deck. I'll probably have to go with my Dark Magician deck with the Dark Dragoon. You know, that card pretty much makes that deck very competitive in its own right. See, Blue Eyes Chaos Max, that's a very tough deck to beat. I don't care who you are. I mean, you know, no one's going to be prepared to face a 4K attack monster that is easily summoned with pretty much 2 protection effects and a double piercing effect. So yeah, no one's going to be able well, kind of messed that one up. No one's ever going to be able to fully take on that deck. You know, I mean, you know, they may beat it here and there, but you know, there's a chance that it may beat them as well. My Yosenju Demise deck is pretty good. I've actually went to several events with that. I've never come out on top, but I have beaten several decks with it. I'll get into that deck later on in a review. Still got that deck. It's very competitive. I mean, or at least it used to be back in 2015, 2016, you know. See, that's pretty much it. I think that's my most competitive decks. Best decks wise, that is. Alright, and I do believe that was it. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that was 8 questions already. Wow. Alright. Now, I have a couple of questions for you guys. Now, without looking it up, please put down your phones. Let's be fair about this. I've known these for years. I didn't have to look these up. I didn't have to remind myself. I have always known these. I love the anime. I've been watching it since it came out, and I still watch it to this day. I love the anime, especially the original series. Okay, question number 1. Again, I do not look this up. I do not ask other people. Just try to remember yourself if you've seen the anime. You know, what was the first hand trap in Yu-Gi-Oh? The very first hand trap introduced. And if you know the answer, I'm not sure whether to tell me, because other people will be reading the comments below. I guess just kind of instant message me if you can. I'm not really sure if YouTube still does that. I'm not sure, but give it a shot. So yes, the very first hand trap in Yu-Gi-Oh! Question number 2. What was the number of the arena where Yugi dueled against fake Kaiba at Duelist Kingdom? I know this very well. If you know the answer, please find a way to instant message me, not so much in the comments, because everybody else will be able to read it, and that would be cheating. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. I believe I'm done here. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thumbs up the video if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And with that, I'm going to call it a day for the time being. So until next time, this is Akira 2805 signing off, and thanks for watching.